Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Another morning, another day. Hope everybody's having a good morning. What's happening? This morning we're going to do a pretty short one, but it's a continuation from what we did yesterday. But here we go. Proverbs 7:24-27 ESV. And now, O sons, listen to me and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths. For many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way of Sheol, going down to the chambers of death. All right, let's do the word study. Again, it's specific instructions. Listen to me. Be attentive. Let not your heart turn aside. Okay. Do not stray. This first part is just reminding us of the wisdom that we should have, right? And now, O sons, listen to me and be attentive to the words of my mouth. It's the wisdom thing. It's going back to what we've been learning all along, is that the people that you should be listening to, listen to them. Listen to me, be attentive to the words of my mouth. It's very straightforward. It's going back all the way back to the very beginning of finding wisdom and, again, having the fear of the Lord, which is the beginning of all wisdom, is the fear of the Lord, right? And so he goes into this other section here, where is starting with the focusing in on wisdom, and the contrast here is the opposite of wisdom is following her, is going into her paths, going into her way, and it's talking about the prostitute again, about the wayward woman, about the woman that we've been talking about for the past couple chapters, and she's bad. I'm going to continue going, and here's the result: for many a victim, she has laid low. This is the result. I'll say green. This is the result of it. All her slain are a many throng. Okay. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death. Sheol is like hell. That's what they're talking about here. And going down, because it is the chambers of death. Basically, you're going to be led to your death. If you follow her ways, follow her path, and your heart goes that way. And again, it's this idea of the heart. Heart is a really big thing. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths. Again, this young man who has found her has, in the story that we read story, they found each other, and it's very, I want to say poignant was the word that came to my mind. Anyways, her house is the way to Sheol, going down, and it's reiterating verse 26 here, right? Okay. First thing, when I first read this, the first thing that came to my mind was what I learned in early Bible reading, actually, when I was a teenager, when my Sunday school teachers would teach me how to read the Bible. One of the things we would look at would be, how many times does the writer say a certain word? It must be very important. Now, you could look up Google and find the word that comes up a lot in a particular verse. Like, for instance, I could go ahead and say, what is the word that is mentioned the most in the Bible? All right, so The and. Lord is mentioned along the and. What the course. Israel, people, man, and God. What is the most what is what useful word is mentioned in the Bible the most? You have to ask them. Where Lord is mentioned to the variation offered by Lord is used a lot. Okay. Lord, people, place, time. Okay. Earth. Okay. Okay. Lord. So there you go, Lord. Yeah, thing with AI, you could go ahead and go down any rabbit hole. You can go on there forever. So use it sometimes. See where you go. Not necessarily good, but anyways, so far I've just because the last couple chapters has mentioned a prostitute or committing adultery or a woman who will lead you astray. But the idea is clear for the last couple chapters or sections that we've been reading is that the psalmist, this Solomon here wants us to stay away from her, and there's a lot of wisdom in that, especially if you are married yourself. One of the things you have to realize is that you are committed to a relationship to that individual, mind, body, and soul. It's easy as that. And there's something special, again, with that kind of connection that can only be seen on earth. And I heard it was said that when you are married, it's the closest thing to being in a relation, having a relationship with Jesus and God and all that kind of stuff is the closest you could have that could physically be related to this would be your relationship to your spouse. Okay. So you are kind of, I would say, paralleling. Is that a word? In parallel. It's a parallel relationship. Your relationship to your wife parallels your relationship to God, so to say. And to defile that by going to another person is kind of like, I guess, one of the 10 Commandments: "He shall not have no other God before me." Okay. And so, do not do that. It's an aberration, abomination to him, which actually was one of the verses in the past. So be aware of that. Keep your heart strong into the Lord. Stay away from him. You don't want to be a victim. And the thing is that she has done this before. She has slain many, which is pretty amazing here. So, I don't know. I know this is a short one, but it's very clear. Has been said many times. Whole chapters have been, I don't know if I could say chapters, but a whole chapter seems to be dedicated to this idea of staying away from her. So I think Solomon's trying to say stay away from her. Be committed to who you are committed to. And don't be seduced by, it's a physical seduction, obviously. Do not be seduced by her ways. Okay, stay away from that. Anyways, that's all I have. Pretty straightforward, I think. Keep your heart strong and pure. Keep on listening to the people you're supposed to be listening to. Pay attention to what is being said to you. All right? Anyways, hope you learned something. I did. Continuation of what we've been already learning. And anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.